This is just a quick review to help you with the simulation homework problem, finding the slopes of these lines for position versus time. So when you look at this sim from 400 to 450, there are 5 boxes. So that means that each box is worth 10, and that goes the same for the x-axis. If you see any kind of flat line on these types of graphs, that means there's no slope, but it also means that there's a constant value for whatever the information is on the y-axis. So in this case, the y-axis is giving position, so that means the object is at that location during that time interval. Remember, slope is rise over run, or change in y over change in x, which would be the final y position minus the initial y position divided by the x final position minus the x initial position. So when you see a line on a graph and you want to get the slope, you're supposed to pick 2 random points on that line. So we're going to look at this green line right here. So we want 2 random points. So let's use that as the first point and that as the second point. The second point is convenient because it falls right on an intersection of the x and y axes, so it's nice and easy to find out the information. We want to extend lines from these points to the x-axis and to where it hits on the y-axis. This is so we can find what the y2 and y1 values are and the x2 and x1 values are. In this case, our y2 is 275 meters and y1 is 100 meters. And our x2 is 40 seconds and x1 is 30 seconds. So when I plug that into the slope equation, which is change in y over change in x, I get 275 minus 100 divided by 40 minus 30, which comes out to 17.5 meters per second.